The fourth day, Monday. It seems I've had the tag on for much longer than 4 days. And I'm beginning to look towards Thursday when it will come off. So I'm over halfway. I have tried today to get the tag off. I noticed when I was in the bath that the hot water slightly makes it looser. And so, as I'm sure other taggies do, I thought I would have a good try to get it off by soaping it and putting bath cream all around it and heating it up to as hot a temperature as I could. There is no way that tag is coming off except by cutting it, I'm afraid. This evening I decided to unplug the monitoring box, which I did about 5 minutes ago, and we shall see what happens. Tomorrow I am in difficulties because I have to chair a meeting and need to be there until well after 7. So I am going to have to decide whether to violate my curfew or come home well before 7 o'clock. Well, this is the last night that I should be wearing the tag, and I'm quite excited that tomorrow evening it will be removed. Today I met a friend and forgot when I was sitting in the restaurant that my trouser leg exposed the tag, and the man sitting on the table next to me was giving me extremely strange looks. So I guess if you know what a tag is, and I don't know if he did, you know, people have funny reactions to seeing this thing on people's legs. In haste this morning, because I'm off to court, a quick recording. Last night I couldn't sleep very well, and so I got up about 12:30 and disconnected the machine again. It was only for a period of 5 minutes, but we'll see today if they logged that violation. Altogether now, I violated the curfew for nearly 2 hours, I think it is. So I think that constitutes a breach. And this evening, well, I'm quite excited, I must say, and relieved that it is the last day of the tagging and the tag will be removed. Everything I've done this morning, I've been thinking, this is the last time I should be doing this with a tag. I don't know if one has it on for a longer period, whether you either adapt your life to it or you get thoroughly fed up. Well, this is probably my last recording on Thursday the 13th of November. This evening my tag will be removed. Will I miss it? No. I am getting fed up of the curfew, and it's only been a week, so how much worse it must be for people who are tagged, and of course they are usually young people who like to go out. It is quite a tough option.
How has it been?
Well, I'll be glad to get it off, Carol.
Okay, that's what I'm here to do.
I'm quite relieved that it's come to an end. A week was enough. I started off very enthusiastic, and you know, I thought this is going to be sort of fun in a way, and I felt, you know, I was keen to know what it was like, and I felt really privileged to be asked to do it, to have the experience of finding out what it was really like, because we don't get that chance, that opportunity to find out in depth what it's like.
There you go.
Oh, that feels better. Got my leg back again. One thing that I think I learned, that you know, when you tag someone for 3 months, you think, well, that's not very long, but in fact to be restricted for that length of time and have to stay in, particularly say if it's during the summer months, which I think would be more onerous, that's a pretty long time. There were lots of irritations that summated for it to be a nuisance and, you know, feel like a real punishment to me. I've always used tagging, I mean, as a sentence and as a, you know, condition of bail, and thought it's a very good option. But now I suppose I have the insight to think, you know, well, it's not just you staying in from 7 to 7, as I thought before. There is much more involved to actually wearing a tag than just that.
Hello Yvonne, and welcome to Norwich.
Hello Andy.
And here we are at our monitoring centre where we've been monitoring you for the last week.
Yes.
During the time that you were being monitored,
Yes.
My system was telling me that you were breaching the order and
That's
violating
right.
it in
Yes.
certain ways.
Yes.
We sent you a list of those violations of the orders. How did that match up with the actual violations that you did?
Well, I've got it here and I have checked it actually, Andy.
Right.
And of course I turned off the electricity at one point in the middle of the night.
Yes.
I moved the monitoring box
I see.
to make sure that that was picked up, and I actually violated the curfew after 7 p.m. for about an hour and 3/4, and all that has been picked up to the second. And you've also put here the sort of action that would be taken by Serco for each of those violations, so I'm feeling very confident, having seen this, that everything has been dealt with very efficiently.
I hope you enjoyed that short film. I would like to take the opportunity to thank Yvonne Powell for her contribution, without whom this film would not have been possible. Clearly, to emphasise what I said at the start, we do recognise that tagging will not be an appropriate option in all cases, or even in most cases. But what we wanted to do in this film was to provide you, the sentencer, and those of you who advise sentencers, an insight into how the tagging regime works. If you would like further information, please do get in touch with us at the London Criminal Justice Board, and we'd be happy to provide it. Thank you and goodbye.